Today we are going to learn the Indian Council Act of 1909. This is also known as the Morley Minto reforms. वाइसरॉय और मॉर्ले थे सेक्रेटरी ऑफ स्टेट, ठीक है, 1909 में. Now what are the points we need to remember? We need L E E. The Indian Council Act of 1909 surrounds around these three letters. First we have the legislative, then we have the executive, third but not in the least we have the elections. So the first time the word election actually came in this act. Okay, so let's deal with the first point, Legislative Council. Previously in the Central Legislative Council we have 16 members and it had been increased to 60 in the Central Legislative Council. In the Provincial Legislative Council also the number of members increased. Okay, number 2 point is that in Central Legislative Council the formal, that is the British pupil, are more than that of the non-official Indians, ठीक है, B is greater than I. But in case of provincial legislative councils they are allowed to make the number of non-official members greater than that of the official members, कि Indian ज़्यादा हो सकता है than that of the Britishers in provincial legislative council. And एक minute, the third point कहा गया, हाँ अब थोड़ा सीधा होगा. The third point कि लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल का जो पावर है उसको इंक्रीज कर दिया, ठीक है, देयर क्वेश्चन आंसरिंग पावर मेनली. Number 4 now comes to executive. Previously in previous acts there were no the executive council members are not consisted of the Indians, but this act allowed that the governors means provincial governors. I hope you know this. This is Bengal, this is Bombay, and this is Madras, and there are many provinces here. There it's been 1909, right? Now it's more provinces. There were more provinces under the British crown. So governors were the head of the provinces and the central was the viceroy, ठीक है, viceroy. So previously there were no members in the they had the executive councils under them. They are the executives. So and this act allowed for the recruitment or for the appointment is a proper English here, appointment of Indians in the executive councils. Okay, focus on the word executive. This was for the first time in history that an Indian named Satyendra Prasad Sinha as a law member joined the Executive Council of Viceroy Minto. Okay, now the election part. Separate electoral, fifth point, as per your book, as per Laxmikant sir book, separate electorate for Muslims. So Minto came to be known as the father of communal electorate. So there was the concept of election from this act, and also there are provisions for nominations. There are separate seats for zamindars, some seats for universities, some for COC, Chamber of Commerce. Do you know what is Chamber of Commerce? Search in Google. I have also searched it. It's actually a community of various business people. Suppose somebody is doing this business, a business, somebody is doing, so they will just form a group together for discussion purpose. This is the basis of Chamber of Commerce. And Calcutta or Bengal Chamber of Commerce was the oldest Chamber of Commerce in India. Okay, and for the first time, it's written in Wikipedia. I have just searched it. In France, COC first time established in France. Okay, not in England. There might be a question. I don't find it so important for exam. Leave it. Knowledge is knowledge. So this is the gist of Indian Council Act of 1909. Remember to this people's name. Also LEE, legislative, executive. This is very common, and election. You can also remember this. Legislative, executive are two wings of parliament, and we have election. Ultimately, they are elected in the present context. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Next video will discuss about the Government of India Acts of 1919. Okay, so thank you.